Greg, we know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, their struggles will continue.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. And it's Simons in at the point. They're running. Ball finds Johnson. And the 3 off target. Sharp with it. He's picked up by Paul. 14 feet away. And it comes off the front of the rim. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Johnson. And he converts the layup. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Impressive move by Johnson. He's got that explosive first step.
Grant dishes to Ayton. Simons on the wing, defended by Paul. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the middle. And that one's good. Mamukelashvili.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. 7-point differential. Simons kicks to Grant.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
The shot's good from Simons.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Paul. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ayton a screen on Vassell. To the hoop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick. Into the air, and then he just hangs forever, able to do things most others can't.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Trailblazers trail by 7. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Pass to Ayton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Now here's Johnson. Plenty of space. The rebound by Grant.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
The Trailblazers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Paul. San Antonio again missing. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Back to Sharp. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Takes it from 10. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Paul's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Sharp. Grant with a screen on Vassell. And there's the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Offline with his three. Grant surveying the D. Here's Simons, defended by Paul. Now here's Simons. He's guarded closely. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Here's Wembanyama. They retain possession. Vassell from outside off the mark. And here's Portland. They're on a 13-4 run. Sharp, the pass to Thibault. Back to Sharp. Pass to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. Count the basket. Simons has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Barnes is checked in for Johnson.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
And stolen by Thibault. And here we go. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Grant comes flying in with so much force.
Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, with this season just underway, how long do you think it takes for a player to mesh with his new team?
It really depends on if you have a previous relationship or not. You may go to a team with guys you know, you'll mesh right away. Or it may take a little bit longer if you're a bit unfamiliar. I've been watching this game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Trey Jones is checked in for San Antonio. And that one's good, Barnes.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's Henderson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Both free throws good from Henderson. Spurs trail by 5. Jones looking for an opening. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Portland leading by 3. 1:49 left to play in the first. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Clingan, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Barnes with it. Clingan defending. Barnes can't get it to go. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Kamara, covered by Johnson. Clingan with it, 6 to shoot. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, getting fancy. Now Clingan, wow.
Spurs trail by 7. Now Jones. Johnson right side. Fires the 3. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 5.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Williams, a screen on Vassell. Pass to Williams. And the layup falls. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here is Vassell. He has yet to score. Shoots from the line. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Kamara from the arc. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Here's Bassett. Outside, Jones. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Barnes, also Johnson out there. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Bassey. Johnson surveying the floor. There's the screen. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Jones against Henderson. Jones the pass to Branham. Johnson outside. Drills the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 8 points.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us, perfect. Here's Klingon. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
And that one's good, Bessie.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Henderson, good on the shot. He's got 8.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
Jones against Henderson. Jones the pass to Bessie. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that one is stuffed right through.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Driving in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Branham, defended by Sharp. Johnson right side. And Klingon pulls it down.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Branham. The three-pointer, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one's good by Henderson.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Johnson outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Spurs trail by 14. Branham, the pass to Jones. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution for your Spurs. Wembanyama. Sandro Mamukelashvili.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, no hesitation from Barnes. Knew he was going to get the whistle, played right through it.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Barnes hits them both. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Jones for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Simons against Jones. Grant kicks to Simons. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ayton's got 7 points in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Wembanyama with it. Left side, Jones. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials...
sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so The word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Sharps checked in for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Misses the wing jab. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Mamukelashvili passes to Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Back to Vassell. Hall with the screen for Vassell. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Takes a 3. Vassell, no good. Trailblazers leading by 10. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Back to Sharp. Grant sets a screen for Sharp. Kicks it out to Grant. And it's off from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Vassell against Sharp. And he drives in, goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sharp's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
To the wing on the left. Paul looking around. To the inside. Away the jam! Oh, Wembanyama!
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Spurs trail by 9. Vassell outside. A minute 20 left in the first half. Mamukelashvili can't get it to fall.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Ayton. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Grant with a screen on Paul. Here's Simons. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And the first one at the line is good. Diaz checked in for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson comes in for Anfernee Simons.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Paul passes to Vassell. Here's Mamukelashvili. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. There's the drive, and the shot goes down. Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Ayton. Shoots it up. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for Portland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Trailblazers.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Mm-hmm. Good, too.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing a terrific job.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Thybulle in at the three.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the...
sweat to outwork the other team.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in the corner. Shoots over Avdia. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Vassell, the pass to Paul. Shoots over Simon. The shot by Paul, no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Pass to Ayton. Third quarter. the basketball, about a minute and a half in. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6.
And developed into such a good scorer. D has to pay close attention to Simon.
Portland, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Trey Jones is checked in for San Antonio.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Jones. Wembanyama left side. Vassell wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And they pick up 2.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter, and the call will be against Anthony Simons. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A 3 from Wembanyama, and the 3 ball is good. Wembanyama has got 13.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Shot from 6. Williams makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. 6 points for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Jones. Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's Simons. Pass to Kamare. Simons on the wing, defended by Jones. And there it is for him.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Jones. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Sharp. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Spurs trail by 14. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Portland leading by 12. Here's Simons. 20 points for him. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So for the Trailblazers, Avdia's checked in for Shaedon Sharpe, and Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. For San Antonio, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Jones, the pass to Vassell. To the paint, he's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Down low, and it's Clingan with the jam.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Vassell outside. Johnson in the corner. Barnes outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 14. Here's Henderson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Charles Massey, he's checked in for Wembanyama. The Spurs have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And he knocks down the first one. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eibels checked in, and so Jones nails both of them. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Ayton a screen on Barnes. Henderson passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
Spurs trail by 14. Vassell with it. He's got 7. Barnes up top. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Henderson. Pass to Ayton. 8 feet away. Rebounded by the Spurs. Massey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Henderson kicks to Grant. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs making a switch here. Rynham's checked in. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Jones finds Vassell. Pass to Barnes. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. No good that time.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
In transition, here comes San Antonio.
Ever the crafty vet, Barnes spots a wide open guy and sends that ball on time and on target.
Now, Avdia. No scoring in this one. Grant with a screen on Vassell. No good from Grant. Spurs trail by 12. 1:56 left to play in the third. Pass to Branham. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Ayton a screen on Vassell. Henderson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
They set the pick. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Patterson. Devin Vassell to the free throw line. That one on Ayton. Robert Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach. And he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And we've got a timeout from... Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Klingen's checked in. They set the screen. Branham, the pass to Bassi. Jones against Avdia. Latre. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Jones. But right by Henderson. Count that one. Henderson's got 18 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And he makes the first.
And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Spurs trail by 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From 17 feet out, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And for Portland, their shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
Jones against Avdia. Jones up top over Avdia. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Jones, and it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Grant. 22 points from Scoot Henderson.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
First one falls for. That one misses. Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's Henderson. He takes it in. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Poked away, stolen by Henderson. Outside, Avdia. Grant outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Pass to Bassie. Back to Jones. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Henderson kicks to Thibault. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 15. Stolen by Grant. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Good work there as it goes.
And mid-range isn't exactly Grant's go-to spot, but he takes a focused shot there and gets it to go.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Henderson. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the dunk by Grant.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Jones, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Harrison Barnes. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Klingon. Walker comes in for Grant. Murray's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Avdia. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Trailblazers leading by 19. Here's Henderson. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Henderson against Jones. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. Wembanyama passes to Champagnie. On the wing, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. Brenham. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Back to Ayton. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Outside, Jones. Pass to Branham. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just...
Oh, wow.
Yes!
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jones kicks to Barnes. There's the 3. San Antonio again missing.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Banton. Walker a screen. 5 on the clock. Banton, the pass to Ayton. Another shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Keldon Johnson, first personal foul.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Henderson.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Back to Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Scoot Henderson.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
3rd team foul.
And here is Paul. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the for the game.
San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Stolen. They get a hand on it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Vassell finds Paul. And another turnover here by San Antonio. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Now, here's Simons. Walker in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. From the stripe. Kept alive. Spurs have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Back to Paul. That's tipped.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Johnson left side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change. I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
To the paint. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 21 in the game.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Paul finds Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
Team foul. Sandro Mamukelishvili. Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Albiez checked in for Murray. He hits the second from the line. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
On the wing, Johnson, defended by Avdia. Johnson down low, working on Walker. Johnson can't get it to go.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Scoot Henderson.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Ball against Avdia. It's blocked. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Manton, the pass to Walker. Here's Banton, defended by Paul. Banton's shot is off.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Paul outside. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.